Hi everybody, welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today we are looking at Jalen Hurts Week 1 taking down the gritty Lions. Fired up for this one. Let's dive into it. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder, we have revamped the Quarterback School Patreon community. There has never been a cheaper, more streamlined, easier way to support the channel. You've also never gotten more content being part of the Quarterback School Patreon community. So get over there, check out the Quarterback School Patreon community. I certainly appreciate the support. The link is in the video description. Thank you so much for the support. Now let's get into the video. All right, Jalen Hurts taking down the Lions. Gritty. Third and long here. 3rd and 15. Jalen Hurts, go get you some. No shocker here. Dude can run, wiggle. Got a great feel for when to run, how to run also. Running mesh, dagger, or mesh in here. Again, anytime playing quarterback-wise here, just talking understanding the ball. Anytime you're going to get man, see where everybody's running with this mesh and deep in, there's going to be, if you get an opportunity to get through that first level of defense as a runner, quarterback, you're going to get a big chunk or an opportunity for a big chunk. It's a great job just understanding, using his athletic ability as a weapon to be able to not only convert in short yardage, tight red area running it, but this is 3rd and long. This is his ability, his vision, his football IQ. Love to see it early to move the sticks. Next one here, probably one of my favorite throws. It's a drift post up top. Now, I love the drop. I love the timing. I love how he's lined up. I also love the fact that the guy's wide ass open. But watch the kind of shuffle tempo rhythm to this thing to the left and see how he's lined up. That thing gets off on perfect timing, great rhythm, great accuracy. This is what I would consider good improvement. We can see this right out the film first week. Again, the tempo and the rhythm of this, just the lower half. Shuffle, all his cleats in the ground, ripping that thing again. He's throwing it as he's coming into that second window. Right off that flat defender. Now, you can acknowledge the fact that it's wide open too. I also love the fact that he's lined up to the left. So just the tempo of this thing. He's going to be lined up right to where he's throwing it. Right down that alley. Clean, simple, beautiful rhythm, great accuracy, right up on the guy's face. Just outstanding quarterbacking. But it's not all consistent. And it's okay to acknowledge. This is 4 verticals, whole shot up top. This is a throw he makes. It's a completion, but it's still a miss. It's what I would consider barely good enough because it's got an opportunity for a big play. And as much as I love that shuffle rhythm drop earlier, this time he gets it off without any sort of, I just think if he can go any quicker here, and even if he doesn't go quicker, I think he can give himself a hitch and rip that thing and get it up on his face and get an opportunity for a massive play. Now, 4 verticals, you're welcome. The logo, the hat, however you think about it. Bender, usually. Bender, best release, go. There's the ball. And we're going to get some iteration of what we're going to call Tampa 2. Split field, deep hole. And we're going to get these cloud corners up top. So if they take this chance to swing and miss at the line of scrimmage, especially to the boundary, you got a great opportunity for a hole shot. Now, in addition, a little trick of the trade with Tampa 2 is where's the back and where's the mic opening? So if the mic opens to the field, you're almost always going to work the boundary, the 2-on-1 right here. Clean this thing up. So if the mic opens to the back or to the field here, which are really the same side, you're almost always going to work the 2-on-1 to the boundary. So we're going to put a 2-1 on this safety. And if he squeezes this seam because we have a play fake going right at him, there's a huge percentage chance that we're going to get a great hole shot. And I think he just rushes this a little bit more than anything else. I think he can certainly make this throw. It just comes out a little low because he's kind of out of whack how open he is. But again, that to me is a miss that we can clean up. This can become a massive play. It's a good play, but we're leaving significant yardage on the field and potentially a touchdown on the field if he can make one guy miss. But you can see here the rhythm of the drop to me is not quite the same. He's almost hurried, like da-da-da, and then it comes out low, not quite ready to go, all out of sync. Next one, touchdown run. Beautiful zone read with a rub up top. Again, he's going to bring this to the table with his capacity to run the ball. We're going to zone read 55 with a little man rub also. So I really like the play design here. Talk about, we try not to bash too many coordinators around here, but when we're going to talk about things that are really good, I want to make sure I acknowledge it. We're zone reading this guy right here, and the C-gap defender. It might not even be the C-gap defender. It might be the D-gap defender. Either way, we're going to get into the flat, and we're going to get a rub out here by the number 1 receiver. He's going to come in and try to pick this guy and then get to the corner. So when we do the zone read, so can we hand it off? What does this guy do? He surf it, he come downhill to make the tackle. Great, we're going to pull it and run. Well, now when we get out there, instead of running, what a lot of people would call spread triple or like a zone read with a bubble, now we've got a man beater out here with this rub corner and this kind of delay into the flat. So got an opportunity to beat man and run it in. Just a great horizontal, vertical stretch, running the rock too. Just great play. Walk in, touchdown. That's great scheme. Nice execution. Poor Rodrigo doesn't have a chance. Next one. 3rd and 6. To me, this exposes a little bit of a theme that I thought kept popping up in this game for me. Either Jalen Hurts doesn't have hot answers or he can't get to the hot answers. So to me, we're going to be hot to our left here. Now, the left guard does a great job coming back and potentially saving us. But I don't know if you could necessarily count on that. It's also really close to a grounding to me. I'm not sure if the ball got past the line of scrimmage. But we'll just talk scheme here. Okay, we got 5 out. Okay, so when you do this fast 4 motion, and I love fast 4 motion, any fast 3 motion, fast motion, tear motion, whatever you want to call this, what this does is it exposes a defense in man coverage. Someone has to run with this person. Okay, so when someone runs, if it's man coverage, and it sure looks like it's man coverage, someone's going to have to come out here and run with this motion. So when they do that, now we can tell where the potential pressure is. But if we're hot, and we are hot, or we're going to operate under the fact that we're hot off this guy up top, the 4th defender to that side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need, or oftentimes would love to have a hot route here. Now it gets tough when you're in press. Really, you only have a fade or a slant. You can potentially have guys come from this side, but that's tough. To me, I'd love to see him throw hot or side adjust up top. Or you can just flip it to the wide down here, the guy in motion. But it's hard to go hot to the right, hot throw to the left. Now you can tell he knows something's up because he's drifting to his left in a pedal. But there's no good hot route besides the wide away from the side that he's hot. To me, this route at the top, as great of a route as it is, and as much as he wins, that takes too long for a hot route. So to me, that you can't run this like whip arrow return route as a hot because it just takes too long. You got to have something that you can get the ball out of your hand quickly. To me, there were too many instances in this game where he's hot and he doesn't have a good hot answer. So again, just do the math here. So there's the fast motion. 34 is going. Great. It doesn't really matter. Let's just say, and we'll operate under the fact that we've got 5 offensive linemen. They've got 6 threats at the line of scrimmage. Even with this guy out, we're pretend like he's not there. Okay, he's running with the motion. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 4 to a side. A massive overload. This is high alert, hot. Okay, must be able to see this. Must have answer. Not only see it from the quarterback, but have answers from the scheme. And so they might only bring 5, which they do, but you can't count on this getting picked up very often in the NFL. Now, the left guard does a great job here. We can see how the right side, the right defensive end bails to try to run with the new 4, which is hilarious. But to the right, to our left, their right, there's 4 guys blitzing, and the left guard is turning to his left. And the left guard does a great job hunting that thing up, but we still have a free runner. There's still someone running through the A gap. The center doesn't see it. You can't count on that type of play from the left guard. That's great understanding, but I want to see a hot route. I want to see a hot throw. I don't want to see us taking hits like this. This is how you get rolled up. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Then, a couple other things. Quarterback School Patreon community. You know about it. Never been cheaper, more streamlined. Get over there, support the channel. Also, Quarterback School courses. Have a bunch of different courses. In my opinion, the absolute premium content available through the channel. So if you enjoy the Quarterback School YouTube channel, if you support the Quarterback School through the Patreon community, you will love the courses. Get over there, check it out. I appreciate it. And then finally, we've got a bunch of free resources. All of them can be found in the video description. I appreciate you supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. As for the video, let's get back to it. Next one, 4 verticals again at a 3x1. This time it's a dime up top. Just a beautiful deep ball. Accurate, drop that thing out of a helicopter. From the back, you'll be able to see the rhythm, the timing, and the trajectory of the ball. You know, that's borderline Russell Wilson-esque back in the day. Drop it right down his line. Love the matchup. So there's certainly an art to throwing these deep balls. We'll assume this is a best release, so you can go inside or outside. You go outside and you stack that DB. So get around him, stack that DB so that he's behind you as you're running, and then you allow the quarterback to be able to fade this thing wherever he wants this way. Now, in a perfect throw, which this is damn near a perfect throw, you drop it out of a helicopter, high trajectory, out of the screen, back down, right down the line. It's just a beautiful ball, great execution, dynamic, big play. Love to see it. It's a big-time throw. Fun to see that kind of precision in the deep ball game. To me, there were a few throws in this game where you can see the improvement with Jalen Hurts. And if he can make this a consistent element of his game, it's going to be pretty exciting for Philadelphia Eagles fans. Next one. It's a little 2-minute drill. This is another one of the misses in this game that I really think he would love to have back. This is just a slant flat to the bottom. To me, this is really a 4-point miss. This is right before the end of the first half. This to me is just and again, I'm not in the quarterback room. I can't tell you exactly how they do that, how they do this. Every team is going to be a little bit different. But when you have what I'm going to call slant flat here, to me, this is just me, re-emphasize this. Yeah, I personally want to catch and take one step to be able to throw this or throw this flat quickly, like quick game. Occasionally, some people will 2-step it, like false step, left foot, right foot. Some people will shuffle or take like a big gallop. To me, I think if you do that, the big gallop, it's almost like you know you're throwing the slant, because it's hard to go slant to flat just because they get so wide and you feel like you're kind of out of whack because you're lined up to throw the slant, but then you got to flip it, and inevitably this thing is low to the flat. So for me, I think they could clean up a little bit and help him with better footwork. But this is a throw, I think if he speeds up his feet, he can make all the time, every time. This is a throw it on the flat. As soon as the linebacker type passes off, or second level defender passes off the flat to the corner, you throw it to him, right on him, and that's a race to the pylon. That's a touchdown. So this is just a 4-point miss. This is the little details, the nuance here. The accuracy, the timing of this is tethered to the drop, the footwork. And unless we're in the quarterback room, we don't know for sure what it is. But I can tell you, evaluating it, it's just too slow. Give yourself a shot there. That's a tough one. Next one here, 3rd and 7. Another one of my favorite throws of this game. This is a beautiful dime up top to a spray speed out. So the rhythm of this thing, the shuffle drop, the accuracy to the field, you love to see it on a really important down and distance 3rd and 7. So just watch the rhythm of this thing. Shuffle, in rhythm, in phase, great fluid quarterback play. And when he does this drop, to me, I know they're different body types. He's a thicker dude, but he does have some like Deshaun Watson like characteristics of just the timing of it. I'm not saying he's the same type of thrower, so don't freak the hell out. But this kind of like shuffle drop, all his cleats in the ground, great rhythm, decisive, accurate, making it look easy. This is one of those throws that he makes this thing look easy. This is not an easy throw. Spray speed out to the field, third down. That's a big time throw. And really saw what I would consider far from a perfectly consistent game, but a more consistent passer from within the pocket. Decisive, accurate, really fun to watch and see the development. Last one here, 3rd and 10. Doesn't get the first down here. I just put it on here because I think sometimes we forget and take for granted just how silly and awesome of an athlete this dude is. He just makes this guy absolutely break his ankles. Coming free runner. Again, another example to me of, hey, we're hot. Let's have some hot answers here. You know, they've got basically punt rush. Okay, double mug, potential to bring 7 versus our 6-person protection. We need to have an answer to throw hot to the right. We got 2 on the back. You know, yeah, he can do that, but this is not where you want to live for your career. Whoa. Oh my God. Did him dirty. He's still taking hits. People are falling at his ankles. To me, we need a hot answer to our right, the bottom of the screen. Now they're running drive versus zero. Maybe you can make the argument, bail, throw it to the drive route, the shallow. But again, just another example of, hey, we need a hot throw. And this to me is as much anything the construction of the play. Okay, so to me, if you're going to be hot here, and we're going to say that you're hot off this player blitzing and this player blitzing, that's the back scan. So he's going 1 to 2. If they both come, we need to have a hot answer here or here. It doesn't really matter. But it's really hard. I only know a few quarterbacks that would be really comfortable waiting for this drive to come to this area of the field to throw hot. You really have to kind of bail away from it and make a really dangerous throw. It would work out here, but it doesn't work out versus every type of pressure and coverage. So again, just want to see him throw hot, want to see him get the ball out of his hands a little bit more, but can we also appreciate the fact that he absolutely broke this cat off in half here. Whoa! Oh my God. Did he try to leg kick him there to get him down? No, he just flat out baseball slid by him. My goodness. Dirty. Special athlete, improving quarterback. So that is a wrap. Jalen Hurts, week 1, really nice win on the road versus an improving Lions team. I thought it was a performance that I was really excited about. I thought there were some really nice throws. I think we saw some significant and substantial improvement from Jalen Hurts' game as far as being able to throw the ball from within the pocket. Always fun to see how they incorporate his ability to run the ball and then his just natural ability to take off and get first downs when they're there. I think that kind of cocktail of what that looks like as he continues to improve, and if he improves at the rate that we saw in this game over the course of the season and a few more years in his career, got an opportunity to be a really good quarterback in this league. Excited to see more. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.